What's up everyone and welcome to LahvUs. Today we'll be bringing you our third cake recipe. It's a tres leches cake from Sabra at Thismomsmenu.com. But before we get started, remember to hit that subscribe button. We will be posting one other keto cake recipe and you're not going to want to miss it.
In case you're not familiar with what a tres leches cake is, it's a sponge cake that soaks up 3 different milks to make a deliciously moist dessert. Start by preheating your oven to 325 degrees and get a round cake pan and line it with parchment paper. First, we'll start off with 1 1/4 cup of almond flour, adding 1 tablespoon of coconut flour, and add in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Set that aside, and in a medium bowl we have a 1/2 cup of butter, add in a 1/2 cup of erythritol, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now add in 3 eggs and a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. Now we'll slowly add in our dry ingredients, transfer it into the pan, and cook it for 30 to 40 minutes. You do want it to be more on the dry side because we want that milk to soak up nicely into the cake. Our cake is cooling. We're gonna go ahead and make the milk mixture and the whipped cream topping. Starting with our milk mixture, we have a 1/2 cup of coconut milk, add in a 1/2 cup of almond milk, and 15 drops of liquid stevia. And for our topping, we'll start with a 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream, add in a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a 1/2 teaspoon of xanthan gum, and 15 drops of liquid stevia.
Alright, the moment that I've been waiting for.
Here we have our tres leches cake. Ooh, look at these.
Like it?
I do. Like, oh, it's so buttery.
It's very buttery.
That was the most delicate, buttery cake I've ever tasted. It like melts right on your tongue.
Like what we just experienced was freaking amazing. Like a melt on your tongue is like exactly what it was, and it's delicious. It's a nice like, I don't know, it really is just like a milk vanilla like.
It's like a sweet buttermilk. That's what it is. It's sweet buttermilk cake.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
True. So like I'm really interested in what it's gonna taste like after we refrigerate it, because I bet it's gonna be like really dense and probably still have like a bit of that moisture.
We'll definitely throw it into the fridge and try it for you guys again.
Yeah, we'll
For you.
I guess.
Obviously, flavor is a thumbs up.
Yeah, I gave it a thumbs up. I think maybe for some people it might have just a little bit too much sweetener, but again, I think when we put it in the fridge, it's probably gonna get better. Really?
Because like, I think the cream like on top of it just feels so light that I didn't even really notice the sweetener. The buttery taste is so strong.
It's very buttery. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say too, is maybe even that much butter might throw some people off.
Maybe.
I love butter. How about you? Texture is where it's a two-stage warm. It's amazing.
Yeah.
The way that it melts on your mouth is like it's like when you get those like molten like brownies and stuff like that.
Yeah. That was so good. I love the texture. It just melts on your tongue and it's super soft.
Love even. All right, recipe. Can I read the recipe? Because I really like this recipe too, and I had some things in mind.
Sure.
I want to talk on this recipe, guys, all right? No, I'm good. What I liked about this recipe is that it had a bunch of like tips and also substitutions, but they kept it like separate. Yeah. So like, I feel like that's how like you're supposed to be using a blog. You know, like nowadays I feel like some people like, they just want to rant to like, just tell random stories so that they can like hit certain keywords. And, you know, that really like stops people from wanting to hear what you have to say. But in this one, it's like I read through it and it was full of tips and substitutions and how that would affect it differently. That's something that I really love out of a recipe. So I'd say thumbs up. So far, we've had coffee cake, we've had German cake, German chocolate cake, and now, tres leches. Yeah, I think for me, like, the German chocolate cake was freaking amazing. It was so good. But I feel like it like ties with this. Like they're both amazing, but they're like two completely different cakes. So thank you, Sabra at Thismomsmenu.com for this delicious cake recipe. Don't forget to check her out in the links below, and don't forget to like this video and leave us a comment and let us know what kind of recipes you guys want to see this summer. And don't forget to subscribe and LahvUs.